Talk about controlling Apep. Okay, integrating chaos, commanding your will. Can Apep be controlled? Let's talk about Apep, okay, and his myth, reframed in a Luciferian way. Okay, who is Apep? Well, in Egyptian mythology, Apep is the great serpent of primordial chaos. Okay, hold on. Let me just. The force that rises each night to devour Ra's solar bark across the universe. He's not evil. Okay, in a moral sense, he's a necessary adversary that tests order, ma'at, in Egyptian mythology. From a Luciferian lens, this great serpent of Apep is raw, preformed consciousness. Okay, he represents unintegrated instinct within the human. Rage, fear, libido, obsession, hunger. He is the night self, the unconscious will that resists imposed order. This is Apep. This is an energy that you harness. You are not Apep. Apep is an energy, okay? Ra is the external law of cosmic maintenance. Apep is the inner sovereignty unbound. When working with these aspects, these deific masks, this is what the integration is how it's gonna happen. Luciferian ideology, it does not seek to destroy Apep. It seeks to master him without denying him. We're not denying Apep within us. Okay, Apep is not your enemy. He is what happens, okay, when power is denied to the human, to the person, unconsciously. It's quite complex. Okay, we're complex beings, but oppression, submission. Anyways, Apep is the unconscious chaos within us. Okay, he is he is the craziness that's in us. He corresponds to the shadow part of us. You know, he represents drive and instinct, trauma energy that never found expression. Very dangerous. You get serious mental health, rage that waits beneath politeness, desire that threatens identity. Okay, when this is ignored, Apep attacks the solar bark, the solar voyage, the travel of order, and you start to self-sabotage. Addiction. I was an addict. I still am an addict, but I don't use because I've controlled it. Compulsion, emotional eruptions, loss of direction, where you don't know where you're fucking going in life. This is Apep. But in a Luciferian ideology, this is not a sin. It's an unused power that you just haven't tapped in yet. But that's where the trials and the pressure comes when Set comes in. He's going to bring all that up. And in a Luciferian way, control versus suppression. Big difference, right? A key distinction, suppression creates monsters. You have all these rapists, killers from suppression. Consciousness controls and creates weapons. You learn to control that. You can use yourself as a weapon to defend yourself. Luciferian mastery does not mean like indulgence or denial. It means more of a command, right? You're going to command. And when harnessing Apep's energy, Apep must be seen, named, and bound to will in order for you to command. Not slain, not destroyed, integrated. Apep, Set, Prometheus, integrations. And you know, how do you integrate Apep? It's, here are some like step-by-step that I came up with. 1 second. Recognition. I have a serpent. Okay, I have a serpent. Integration begins with radical honesty. I have issues. I have problems still. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, but I know it's not good for me, you know? What emotions am I avoiding? What thoughts feel dangerous? I've had serious thoughts. We all have. A lot of us have. Where do I lose control in my life? We all know that. We all know where we lose control. Okay? This is Apep stirring, coiling, moving with motion. What you refuse to name will rule you blindly. Think about that. And it's serious. Step 2, the descent. Entering into the night mind, into the subconscious mind. Luciferian descent is deliberate. We do this on purpose so we can master ourselves. You know, we want to know how to control and command our will. Here's some practices. You can sit in silent in darkness. You can focus, journaling without censorship. You can observe, which is a huge one, which I do. Observe your impulses without acting on them. You want to go, well, I'm not going to give you my impulses, but absorb them. You're not acting, you are watching. Okay? When you sit in silence, in darkness, a lot will be revealed to you. And this is Ra entering the duat. Step 3, separation. You are not the chaos. Okay. Very important to know. Apep is an energy, not an identity. It's not an identity. It's an energy. So you're going to learn to say, this rage exists within me. I am not the rage. It exists. But you can command it. You can control it. Luciferian ideology demands sovereignty over states, not submission to them. Don't submit. Don't give up. Control and command your will. Now, step 4. Binding. Turning chaos into power. Okay? I lived in a chaotic life for many years. I live in a very peaceful life now. Once you observe your chaos, you observe it, chaos can be controlled. You can control rage. It turns into discipline and action. All right? Obsession. You can control obsession with focused study. Learn to use your obsession to study and focus. And fear. That's like strategic awareness. And your desire, creative, transformational work. Use your creativeness. This is a symbolic, this is like representing the binding of the serpent. Very powerful stuff. Now, step 5, the ascension. The solar will reforged. The solar will reforged. Each time you face a Apep consciously, you will become sharper. Every time you recognize Apep's here, energy's here, your identity stabilizes. Your power becomes intentional. Ra is not unchanged even after battle, and neither are you. You know, not in that way. Like in a way of you're more powerful. Luciferian ascent is forged in nightly confrontation. We do the night side work, the shadow work. I hate using that word, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's really it. I hope that helped you guys. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this. So yeah, remember, you are not that. That energy and that chaos exists in you. And it is up to you to learn to command and control.